Hello, everyone, and welcome to NASCAR.com GarageCam, presented by Mobile One from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And what better way to kick it off than this guy right here, a guy that is a Mobile One driver, Clint Boyer. Hey, you like that Mobile One? Little plug. You look like a weatherman there.
That's a good job on your plug.
Yeah, that's great.
It's fun to be in Vegas.
It's fun to be in Vegas, and dude, this is your 400th start.
That is crazy. I read that this week, and it was like, man, that's a long time.
Are you really that old?
Yes, I really am that old. But, you know, it's a milestone. It's fun to think and proud to think you've been a part of something as big and as special as this sport is. And, you know, I'm happy. You know, I think the coolest thing about it is 400 starts in, and I've got arguably maybe my best shot ever at coming out here and winning on my 400 start. So, you know, it is fun to come out here with these teammates. I rode out here with Kevin, talking about, you know, competition, having these cars and the equipment underneath of us to go out here and get the job done. It's just a whole new outlook and a different thought process, man. It's been refreshing so far, and I think it's only going to get better.
Now, our show is kind of interactive, of course. We got well, Blaine Smith wants to know if you're going to give me a ride on a private jet. Let's go with a better one than that. MathBoy99 says, what do you think of the second race being announced out here in Las Vegas?
I think it's big. You know, this is an awesome venue for us to go to. Fan base is always phenomenal when we come out here. It's always a packed house. And why wouldn't it be? You know, good racing product on a racetrack and an even better city. I mean, who doesn't like Vegas? So a good event for somebody to come out and enjoy a race weekend and have a good time doing it.
Hey, real quick, 3 things that we don't know about Clint Boyer. We played this game last week with McDowell, and we found out he was a lyrical gangster. So 3 things that people may not know about Clint Boyer.
Man, 3 things. That's the thing about me, is if you don't know about me, you probably haven't been paying attention, because I don't really shy away from things or hide, you know, who I am, speak my opinion, or try to.
Slightly.
You know, so, man, what you see is what you get. There's not really too many things you don't know about me.
All right, man, you going to get it here in Vegas or what?
Well, duh. It's a long ways out here. Last night went pretty good. I stopped by the blackjack table, spent $10, and turned it into 30. So
that's not bad. I'll give you 10.
Yes, I'm in.
If you make 20 for me, I'm happy. All right,
they
Clint.
give you alcohol out here, so it's
like, how can you go wrong, man? Clint Boyer, driver of the Mobile One car, Haas Automation. Dude, look at it. I noticed something stunk out here, Boyer.
Get out of here. Beat it.
Old Sockfoot, Clint Boyer, the Stewart Haas Racing Team, the number 14. Haas Automation on the side of it. And yes, fans, we welcome back Mobile One as a proud sponsor of NASCAR.com GarageCam. I'm your host, Matthew Dillner, and we're going to take you on that tour inside the garage. Make sure you're fired up on Twitter. Hashtag GarageCam. I know Tigger is. We just saw her question to Clint. Sorry we couldn't get in there, but you know we're going to mention you there, Tigger. But also, we are streaming live on NASCAR Facebook Live. So check it out. If you've never watched GarageCam, this is it. Behind the scenes right now, the number 1 team is working on this car, actually plugging in some spark plug wires underneath the hood of that number 1. And we go through the garage here. This is a pass that you can't get, even if you're a fan here and you have a pit pass, to get inside access inside the garage here. And Russell right now working on the right rear of this number 14. That's the Clint Boyer machine. The Ford for Clint Boyer, and I'll tell you what, Ford's dominance has been unbelievable so far. So far, both wins this season, Daytona and Atlanta, all won by the Blue Oval, and the more impressive 5 out of 6 stage wins for Ford. Kyle Busch being the only non-Ford driver in a Toyota. He was winning a stage at Daytona. Landon Castle's car. Empty stall here, but for a very improved team, the number 5 of Casey Kane. And Casey's outside here. Some autographs from some fans. Casey, it's been a great start to the season for you guys, and you really pulled a rabbit out of the hat last week at Atlanta and having such a strong finish.
Yeah, we've had two good results so far. We've had to start a ways back in both races, and actually missed it early in Atlanta, but the team did a good job, got the car fast, and the last half of the race we were probably top 8 car. Just takes a long time to get there when you're that far back.
All right, so you have any fun in Vegas so far, or was it just hotel and that's it?
Yeah, I got here yesterday afternoon. Did a couple things. Went to the dirt track last night. Sprint car race there.
Oh, they're running tonight too.
Yeah, tonight's the final night there, so I'll probably go back there tonight and just be over here practicing and getting ready for Sunday.
All right, well, he's got a car entered there. Casey Kane over at the World of Outlaws race across the way at the dirt track. Ricky Stenhouse has a car over there. Tony Stewart has a car over there that they own. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the Mooresville, North Carolina driver, the number 88 nationwide on your side machine. 17 starts here for Junior. No wins and only 4 top 5 finishes. So 3 times the bridesmaid at this track. But, you know, Junior's still looking forward to it. He's having a lot of fun this year. I don't think I've seen him have this much fun in his entire career. Last week, this was a very strong car at Atlanta Motor Speedway. So look out, because we're here at another 1.5-mile oval. Yes, a different configuration, of course. A different type of track surface, because that track surface at Atlanta was so porous, so tough on tires. The tires fall off within about 10, 15 laps there. But this 31 team was super strong, so look out for them again this weekend. The Dinger, A.J. Allmendinger next door, as these teams get ready for first practice for the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series. Ricky Stenhouse is Fastenal forward, being pushed by the camera here. So we're monitoring the chat room right now, the hashtag and the chat room on Facebook Live to get some of your comments in. So keep them rolling. We want to give you some shout outs too. Trevor Bain, new paint scheme. Love showing you these new paint schemes on NASCAR.com. On GarageCam, it's your first look usually every week. Performance Plus on this, number 6. Let's see, Brennan Jackson. I meet you at Atlanta right before the race. Had fun meeting you. Thanks. Hey, that's right, man. It was good to meet you, too. I met a few people, GarageCam fans, in Victory Lane, actually, afterwards as well. So always nice meeting GarageCam fans. And, you know, use the hashtag GarageCam. You'll see me on there all the time. Love to interact with the NASCAR fans. You know why? Because we're NASCAR fans as well here at NASCAR.com. Natural Light, this blue and pink, number 37 for the Texas native of Chris Buescher. Barstool Sports on there. CJ likes that, my audio guy. Check it out. He's checking it out. He likes Barstool Sports. I mean, who doesn't, man? They got some fun stuff on there. Danica Patrick, Aspen Dental, number 10 for Stuart Haas Racing. Teammates with Clint Boyer, who opened the show for us. It was awesome to have Clint. The Paul Menard Chevrolet. Man, the DJ's thumping some tunes here. DJ's thumping some tunes here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And yes, the big news this week, SMI announcing that Las Vegas has picked up a second date in the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series. It'll be a fall date, still to be determined where it will actually fall within the chase, but it will be a chase race. New Hampshire Motor Speedway, September race, gone. One race next year for New Hampshire Motor Speedway in July. But having a press conference and a few representatives just yesterday really reiterating the commitment they have to the New England racing community to take that one race in July and make something special out of it. And I think they're going to do just that. We saw when Darlington lost a race, the appreciation factor went a little up. So I'm hoping that happens with New Hampshire. What a great racetrack that is.
There's no cars.
What are the 3 things I couldn't? What are the 3 things? Yeah, well, we're taking a backwards tour here of the garage. Usually we start out on the other side. So we have a lot of walking and talking to do, but looking at the chat room. The chat room. Thank you. Donna DeBoer checking in. Melissa, MM1442. Leaf filter, gutter protection. Getting ready for GarageCam coming up for the NASCAR Xfinity Series.
There's a car.
And there's CJ going, hey, there's a car. Well, folks, we're walking on this side, and there's nobody on this side. This is a very spread out garage. But I'll tell you what, Timmy Hill, the number 51. Last week we saw Cody Ware. And there's Timmy Hill. Hey, man, you guys are like all alone over here in this section of the garage.
Yeah, we were having a chat this morning. We kind of feel like we were having our own little garage here, having our own little test session. But,
it's like outcasts.
I guess so. So we're here kind of solo by ourselves, but we don't mind that. Kind of get more work done and less
stretch the legs.
Less distractions.
Stretch the legs. Too.
Yeah.
You know, you're a tall guy.
Well, if I want to, I can just sprint 100 yards down here and have no hurdles to jump.
All right, Timmy Hill right there. He'll be in that number 51 car. Leonard Wood walking through the garage area. And, man, I'll tell you what, that Wood Brothers Ford has looked good so far this year.
Yeah, it's been doing really good. We're proud of him. It's so much more fun to run up front.
Hey, what does it mean for you, you know, all the longevity over all the years, you know, starting in that little shop in Stewart, Virginia, and to still be here, not just relevant, you guys are contenders to win with Ryan Blaney every week.
Well, you know, it's this is our 67th year of racing, so it's unbelievable how far it's come, how far the teams have come, and how far the tracks, the build-up. You see Charlotte Motor Speedway and Daytona from the time it started till now. It's just unbelievable, and it's really fun to see young Ryan Blaney running up front and finished second at Daytona and made that move on the last lap. Looked like we was headed for another ring, but that's the way it goes. And then, of course, we had some unfortunate things happen in Atlanta, but so proud of him driving the Wood Brothers Motorcraft Quick Lane Fusion. So looking forward to today.
All right, you got that young shoe, Ryan Blaney. Thanks for joining us. And Ryan Blaney has been showing him stuff, that's for sure, in that number 21, drawing the attention of everybody at that last lap move at Daytona International Speedway. And there is the number 21, Andretti and the boys pushing the Ford, the famed number 21 Ford, out of the garage area right now. Gonna back that car in so it's facing outward, so it's easier for the driver to pull out for first practice. Derek Cope's number 55. Let's bring you inside the doors of Concord, North Carolina's Corey LaJoy. That number 83 team surprising a lot of folks so far in the 2017 Monster Energy Cup Series season with some strong runs, Corey LaJoy. The third generation driver, his grandfather a modified racer in Connecticut, his father a Xfinity Series champion. Eric Jones, the number 77, making his first career Cup Series start at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Has a bunch of good finishes, though, in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. I believe a third place finish the last time we were here last year in the Xfinity Series. Let's hop on over here because I see somebody that I want to talk to real quick. The number 95, of course, we all know the crew chief of the number 95 is Todd Parrott, but this weekend, Technical Sergeant Alan Habel is joining the team and joining the team here and shadowing Todd Parrott. Sir, what do you think so far about, you know, being a crew chief over here, kind of?
Oh, it's absolutely amazing. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me, a dream come true, and I'm very humbled to be here and grateful for everybody giving me the hospitality that it is for today. Now,
you are a crew chief of a Thunderbird, one of the jets.
Yes, sir.
So far, how do you think the roles are similar to being maybe a crew chief over here in NASCAR?
Absolutely, they're very similar, as a matter of fact. So everybody that you see here working on the aircraft, making sure they're doing everything, getting ready for the race is what I do as well. We don't do it alone either. We have a big team. We have dedicated crew chiefs, assistant dedicated crew chiefs, and all the assistants on the team that help and make everything happen.
So it takes teamwork
to
make a dream work in both NASCAR and in a fighter jet.
Yes, sir.
So what's the most exhilarating part of your job over there? Because everybody in this garage, man, you probably think it's cool being over here in this garage. We think what you guys do is amazing.
Absolutely. So the best part for me is getting to travel the country and hopefully the world with this upcoming overseas show, but being able to meet and greet with everybody and showcase how not only the Thunderbirds supply the mission, but us representing the 660,000 airmen out there for the active duty reserve and International Guard. That's what it is about for me and us, everybody on the team.
Well, we appreciate what you do and all those servicemen, what they do for our country, and that number 95 team doing a really cool thing this weekend by introducing him to this team and having him as an honorary crew chief, along with Todd Parrott, veteran crew chief in our sport. Just a very, very interesting deal. I like that. Cole Witt. Hey, check this out, folks. All you fans on GarageCam watching this show. This number 72 team with the Renai Tankless Heaters sponsorship on board sits 17th in points. Okay, if you want one of the top underdog stories that nobody's talked about so far in 2017, this is it right here. 17th in points going into the third race of the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series season is a crazy, crazy, amazing underdog story for this team. Ray Galding making another start in that number 23. And you want to talk about underdog efforts, the number 32 team, Matt DiBenedetto, going to be making his second start in the Monster Energy Cup Series at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And, man, to see this car running in the top 25 with Matt DiBenedetto behind the wheel has been spectacular for sure. So even Dale Earnhardt Jr. pointing out how impressed he is over the performance of that young man. Walking out here, I think I did just see Jeffrey Earnhardt, then he disappeared. Where'd he go? I was going to go get him. He might be by his car. Oh, there he is. We just walked by Jeffrey. All right, there's Jeffrey Earnhardt here in the Vegas garage. Man, when you're in Vegas, man, I always think of like UFC and you know, the MMA fighting and stuff, and you're kind of big on that. So you know some people out here or what?
I don't. I saw a tweet of Stenhouse and Ty.
Oh, yeah, they were sparring.
Yeah, I was wondering where my invite was. I didn't get the invite.
I think they were scared that you're going to whoop on them.
I don't know. They're pretty tough cats. So. But, yeah, I was kind of jealous I didn't get the invite to that. It was pretty cool that they got to go over there and do that, though.
All right, man. Las Vegas, when did you get out here, and what are you doing for NASCAR Goes West?
We just got out here yesterday afternoon. I think we're actually going to travel back and forth trying to get our California car ready. Yeah, we had to work some late hours just to try and get these here, but we got our Vegas and Phoenix car here, so hopefully we don't tear this one up and have to pull our Phoenix car out, because then we'll be short a car. But yeah, we'll probably head home and go get our Vegas car, our California car ready, and get some hours in the shop instead of blowing my money here in Vegas.
All right, Jeffrey Earnhardt, the starter, number 33. That black and silver paint scheme for Jeffrey Earnhardt. If you've never watched GarageCam and you're watching it on NASCAR Facebook Live, well, welcome. Because this is what it is, man. This is unscripted. This is just walking around in the garage, giving you an all-access pass. And I see a driver right there. Anytime we see a driver, we try to get them for you, if they're free. I can't help but walk all the way down here. It's worth it. Because Cole Witt in this number 72 team has been one of the great underdog stories of our garage right now. Man, you guys are sitting 17th in points. How about that?
It's early. Got a long way to go.
It's early, but for this hardworking crew with TriStar Motorsports, it's a pretty good accomplishment what you guys have done.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely above our expectations of what we thought the season would start with, but you know, it's just, I'm glad that these guys got a little bit of payoff for how much work they put in, you know, because these guys, I mean, you can say it all you want, but I think these guys work harder than the big teams, you know. I mean, they're burning midnight oil. These guys you see right here are my guys, so that's all I got. You know, when we're not at the shop, there's a few guys that can help us out, but, you know, a lot of the work doesn't get done when we're not there. So these guys work hard, probably harder than anybody out here. Hopefully we'll just keep getting some good runs so that way we can keep making them proud of what they do.
All right, a super appreciative driver to this crew and a very talented young man. 10 minutes to roll here on NASCAR.com GarageCam, and we'll get you over to Main Street, as we like to call it, the main section of the garage. David Reagan in the Juice Batteries car. All right, man, are you all juiced up?
Yeah, juiced up, juiced batteries on our Ford Fusion, and ready to make some laps here in Las Vegas, so I'm pumped up. Man, the weeks are flying by. It feels like we were just in Daytona a few days ago, so we're already in the heart of this West Coast swing.
What do you think about the second date, man? Las Vegas getting a second date?
Yeah, you know, I like going up to Loudon in the fall. It had that neat feel, but for the industry, it's so much stuff to do in Las Vegas. Our partners, our sponsors, the fans, they love to come and make a destination weekend and have some fun in the city of Vegas, and then obviously come out to the race. So I think that's best for our industry. And Loudon's such a great racing area, the New Hampshire, New England spot, and that one race they have in June will be probably bigger and better. And sometimes change is all right. It's a little uncomfortable at first for different people, but it'll be good for everybody.
All right, David Reagan joining us here, and check this out, his crew member there, Bob Decker, chomping on a big old sandwich right there. Oh, I bet you everybody watching on GarageCam is hungry as get out. Ty Dillon walking to his number 13 machine, the Geico Toyota. Reed Sorensen's car going through technical inspection just a few minutes ago, and now this car is returned to its rightful spot in the garage. Eric Amarola's number 43, the King car, sitting in the garage stall. Technical inspection still open right now, and the number 51 of Timmy Hill looks to be one of the last cars to roll through it. 1998, our first race here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Mark Martin, the winner of that puppy. 19 races here, 143 different drivers, 11 different winners, and there's only a handful of guys that have won here that are actually in this field, and there's been some multiple winners. Jimmy Johnson, of course, the 4-time winner here. Matt Kenseth 3 times. Brad Keselowski, Burton, and Carl Edwards, each with a handful, 2 race wins at Las Vegas. But Harvick is one of the one-time winners here. And then there's a bunch of big names that just haven't found success here. And we'll see a few of them here on this other side of the garage. So every week, make sure to tune into NASCAR.com GarageCam and use the hashtag GarageCam on Twitter. Driver of the Lowe's Chevrolet fitness buff, and you'll see a really cool video on NASCAR.com coming up with Jimmy Johnson, the 4-time winner at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And the thing about Jimmy Johnson is that the success goes so much deeper than that. 576 laps read here, the best driver rating of anyone. You want to talk about one of the most successful drivers here, you can actually look over to the 22 camp and the Penske camp, because they finished between Joey Logano and Brad Keselowski. They finished half of their races in the top 10. And Joey Logano, he may have 0 wins here, but he does have the best average finish, 10.7. So, you can't always look at that win category. These Penske Fords are scratching and clawing and knocking out the door at a win here on this 22, in this 22 camp. Of course, Brad Keselowski has done it twice. Tigra. Hustle, Matty. We need to see Kevin Harvick. Well, I got my hustling shoes on for you right now in this garage area. All you Kyle Busch fans, the number 18, the Las Vegas native. Daniel Suarez. What's up, Suarez? Ready to kick in Vegas? Last time we were in Vegas, we were lost. I hope you can find your way out of the garage a little easier.
Yeah, it was here,
for
right?
the banquet, yeah.
Yeah, it was here. No, we should be fine around this mile and a half racetrack.
All right, what do you think about this Vegas place? You got experience here, of course, in the truck and in the Xfinity car.
Xfinity car, we did very well last year. We finished second. Actually, I won the race. The Xfinity car did the weekend as well. So it's going to be a busy day. I'm running between the Xfinity garage and the Cup garage, but I think it's going to be very helpful to have some extra seat time.
All right, Daniel Suarez, driver of this number 19 for Joe Gibbs Racing. Trucking through these pits, only a few minutes to go for NASCAR.com GarageCam, and Matt Kenseth's Blue Def, it's exhaust fluid, diesel exhaust fluid sponsorship on this number 20. Pretty slick looking car. In and out of this garage area right now to show you the FedEx car of Denny Hamlin. The number 11, Joe Gibbs Toyota. The 11 starts for the 11 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and his best finish all the way back in 2007, a 3rd place finish. So another one of those big name drivers that is looking for a win and some success here at Las Vegas. Slam Pat in the middle of the garage area right now, and the Daytona 500 winner, Kurt Busch. The most starts of anyone as far as Las Vegas-born drivers in the Cup Series. Driver the Monster Energy, number 41, your Daytona 500 champion, has yet to get the hometown win in Las Vegas. And I'll tell you what, this is something that this flat bill hat driver right now putting on the gloves inside that Monster Energy 41 is craving, is to get that first win at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Kevin Harvick, window net up, ready to go. Green on the bottom of that Mobil 1 annual protection machine. Mobil 1, of course, proud sponsors of NASCAR.com GarageCam. And, man, I'll tell you what, you want to talk about slick piece right here in this garage area. This is a slick-looking number 4 car as it sits idle here. Those no ride heights. That car is all slammed down, slick to the ground for Kevin Harvick, previous winner here. Kyle Larson looking for a win at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and of course he'll be over at the dirt track tonight watching some World of Outlaws action and some non-wing sprint cars as well. These cars about to pull out onto the track for the first time. First practice about to get underway. Chase Elliott, the Napa Auto Parts Hendrick Motorsports car about to roll out. Mason Jennings, tire guy who got his first taste of victory lane at Daytona. It was awesome to see. Oven baked chips. Man, a lot of different foods in the garage area this weekend. You know, we did have a nice sandwich. I think that's better than Jared's chips, for sure. Mayetta, New Jersey, the number 78. About to roll out onto the garage. Number 42, Kyle Larson, about to put on the head sock. Bring you inside the car as the California native who loves NASCAR Goes West. Great opportunity to be closer to home and family. Kevin Harvick. See, we're checking out the garage cam on Twitter. Louis D. Donato, you wanted to see Chase Elliott, please. Loved having Clint Boyer on. Tigger, that was so funny when you all got lost in Vegas, speaking of Daniel Suarez. Go Bacon. See if there's any Facebook Live requests. It's awesome that we're on NASCAR Facebook Live. NASCAR Social does a ridiculously awesome job, man. If you don't follow them on Twitter and on social, you're missing something, man. Some hip stuff that they put up there. All right, that does it for GarageCam. Make sure you tune in because we have a really cool open for the show, for the NASCAR Xfinity Series show, a Vegas-themed helmet that you don't want to miss on NASCAR.com. GarageCam with the Xfinity Series. That'll be at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12:30 p.m. local here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm your host, Matthew Dillner, and the Cup Series is about to slam down on the track here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And until next time, we'll see you at the races.